Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. I am rolling along here on another new day. Got a couple of hours before work. Um, I have found my way to a low-sec system called Layla, and while I'm not planning on staying here for very long, I'll be leaving this episode. I did want to go through a few things and give you some updates. So, as you know, just a reminder so I don't get 50,000 comments as to what in the world am I doing. Um, I am. Ooh, why is that up? I thought I moved those. I'm basic. Well, I'm basically playing the game. Oop, we got somebody in the system. Gotta be a little bit careful. Um, let's just go to a planet. It's a random one. Up within 100. Just want to be a little bit careful here. That would be funny if I start doing a video and then get blown up right away. I don't need my scanner probes out either. Beep-a-doo. Thank you. And let's just go back to safe spot. Yep. Just a little bit of an update. I was able to do some sites over the last 2-3 days, and was able to sell off that loot, or a lot of it. I'm up to 77 million ISK right now. It's in about 6 days. Not a huge amount, but I'm selling things at a huge discount to the buyers because I'm just popping out and selling stuff off. Once I finally find a home, I'll start building some stuff, and I'll not only be able to sell things at correct price, but maybe I can build some things that will sell for an even higher price. So definitely enough money that I can make, let's say about, say 3 million, about 20 different of these imicuses that I have. Ooh, what is that? So we got a probe. Okay, that's just a core. Okay, not a combat, so I'm not worried. Good, good, good. So yeah, 77 million. Still under a million skill points. That's pretty sad. But doing fine, having a good time. Out here in Layla right now, um, as a question you might be wondering is why you found a nice little system here. It's got 2 stations, a lot of asteroid belts to mess around with, a lot of planets to mess around with. Why aren't you staying? Well, Layla itself does not have any type of production, so there's no way for me to actually build anything out here until I would be able to make my own stations, which you never know down the road, so maybe. Um, but so while a nice little stop to sell some stuff off at and get my bearings, um, not a place I want to stay in long term. So what I've done is I have scanned down a couple of sites here, um, and uh, just to give you a heads up as to what I've scanned down, got a data site. Now this guy here just came into system. He may be doing the data site. Let's actually check them out here. Been around for 10 months. Okay. So I was about to go check out this um, data site before I started the video and started talking to you. So I've lost out on that data site, but hopefully data sites aren't worth much. It's a level 1. Maybe 2-3 million ISK at the most. So the other part here is there was a wormhole right here. Now this one here was the initial wormhole that I came in from, so I'm not going to go back there. But there is a second wormhole here, and it goes to a high-sec system, and I have not checked it out, so I thought it might be interesting to go there and see what's there. I am not opposed to setting up my first main home in high-sec. Couple major things I'm looking for in a system is that it have production and that I'd be able to get blueprints for ships there. So, enter wormhole. I know that's asking a lot, but by searching for it, I do that too fast. Probably seen me do that a bunch of times. You have to wait a couple second or two before you start approaching the wormhole. I remember the first time I went through a wormhole. It was like really cool. Okay, Iprif in Canid. We have a couple of stations. So let's just check them out here. It's so weird whenever you're in low sec or wormhole space. You're so paranoid about getting blown up. But here, I am fine. So, got some industry going on there. Let's see what we got here. No industry there, but a clone bit. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let's see, can I buy... Okay, the region only, so I can't get any ships here. That's not good. But can I buy ships here? Ships, frigates. Oh, this might be something. We got frigates. Got a magnate and a punisher, and a heron. Ooh. So we got 4 herons here, and for sale, and 3 magnates in system. Now overpriced, but not terrible. Now this is a high sec system. Okay, let's check other things out here. Let's go check out the station. I could do this through. This might be a good. This will not be a long term, but this could be a temporary spot. So I got my 2 cosmic anomalies. That would be the wormhole I just came in by. This would be another one. But this, now that is one thing, not living here. If I were to set up my permanent home in low sec or NPC null sec, then there might be better anomalies in that area that I might be able to make some ISK off of. Doesn't mean I can't do it here by going into wormholes and doing that, but so this is interesting. Alright, so let me go ahead and lower my notepad down here. Looks like there's a couple offices available. How much? Now, I don't have my own corporation yet, so I can't see how much the offices cost here, I don't think. Agents. No agents in this one. This one is a production station. Okay. Just got my Marcus there. Why did I click on the customization? I'm gonna wait for this. Hi, Amanda. Okay. Let's go back. Yes, I don't want any changes. I don't know why I clicked on that. It's interesting. So I did make some money today. I did have some fun. I don't think this would be full term. Let's take a look at the map, because I'm iffy on this one. What is this? This is Ipref. So let's take a look and see, is this a trade route? If it's a trade route, or an area that I might be able to sell my salvaged goods for a better price, it might be good for a while. Okay, so we got Ipref here. It's in Canid. I like Canid. I've got a character I haven't played in a bit, but he's over in Arzia right here. Kind of hoping this is a type of system I want to land in, but I'm refraining from just flying there. The other thing in this area too is there's a corporation or an alliance that lives in this area that defends it pretty well, so you have to be careful out there. So Iprif is here. Oh, Canid Prime is right there. I think that's a minor trade hub. So this might be a worthwhile spot to sell my wares for a little while. I'm not making this my permanent home, but it can be here for a little bit. The only thing is I can't research stuff here. I could try to build some stuff. Let's go check the asteroid belts. And so I got all this here. Asteroid belts. Got a lot of asteroid belts in this area. Okay. Let's go check out the other station over here. Duck. One other thing I'm looking for is if I do hunker down in an NPC station for a little while, I am going to want to create a corporation and then rent a office. Not a huge deal for me right now, but I noticed there that there was only one office open. Now I think this one here will have the clone bay. Could just have my character join my corp that's over in one of my Omega character that I haven't been able to play much. Okay, so we got Clone Bay. So they're separated. Offices, any open? Got 4 offices open. Open offices usually means a lower price, but we won't know until I do that. Well, while I'm sitting here debating this, I'm going to drop my stuff. There we go. And then Infomorph Psychology. Now this is the second part. So what I can do is I can create a... I have no jump clones. Okay. So I can create a jump clone here. And if I die, it'll pop me over into my other system. Remember a couple episodes ago, I found a system that I was able to buy my core probes in Core Probe Launcher. So I made that my home station. So if I ever die, I can build those. The only problem was I couldn't get any ships there. On the opposite end here, I don't have the blueprints that I can buy, but I just brought the blueprints here. So what I can do is make this my second home until I find something even better. That's what I'm going to do. The limitations here are it is high sec, so I don't have great cosmic anomalies. I'm not guaranteed to have a wormhole that I can get to. But on the opposite end, I can sell some things. If there is a wormhole, I can jump into it and keep searching for that home base. And by installing a jump clone here, I can always come back here until I find that final home. So I think I'll go ahead and do that. And that'll be the next stage of what's going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and install a clone. So this isn't a bad... I would give this system a B- as far as what I'm looking for. Doesn't have any research, so I'm limiting myself there. Has production, so that's a positive. It's in high sec, so that's a little bit of a negative. I want a little bit higher than that, but not too bad. It is somewhat near a trade hub. So yeah, so we got our clone here, so I can always get back if I want to. It doesn't have blueprints for ships I can sell, but it does have blueprints for or ships available for sale. Okay, so that's that. might as well just show you my fit. It is absolutely nothing special. The reason why I'm showing it is to show you how much fun you can just have by a very basic fit. Um, and it's just kind of a reset for me. The gravity capacitor upgrades are designed to increase my scan probe strength. If you want to, I can simulate it here. So now, where's my scan probes? Oh, I took them out. I'm an idiot. There we go. And I'm simulating, so that didn't actually go in. So my current scan probe strength is 74 points. Now without these, it's 62. Big difference. These are just level 1s. Second parts, I've got my cargo scanner. You've seen me use that. Incredibly useful. Being an Imicus, you get 4 mid slots, so I'm able to put on my micro warp drive, which is very important, and my relic and my data analyzers here, all level 1s. I have nothing down below here, so exit simulation. Make sure that I've got my stuff in here. Actually, we're going to take our blueprints. We're going to take everything over to the other station because that's where the production can go. And now I'm not going to be so afraid flying around with all these blueprints for my final home station. And if I'm able to find some more blueprints, I can bring them back and drop them off here. One option too is, let's say I find a station that has a laboratory and production, but doesn't have the blueprints. I can live there and go and find those blueprints and bring them back. So I'm not discounting a system that doesn't have the blueprints. It would just be a perfect system to have. And ship blueprints can get expensive. Not the frigate ones, but ones you get higher than that. So, and I'm looking for growth down the road. I don't want to be stuck in one spot. Good. We'll just go dock back up in the other one here. I was kind of wanting to do that data site because, it's kind of like watching those videos of people who live in Vegas and they say I'm going to put $100 into this slot machine, and let's see what happens. And you're invested. You're like, oh my gosh. And then you're like, why am I invested? I'm not getting any of that money. And they're making money off of me watching them do YouTube. By the way, I'm not making any money off of this. If I wanted to try to make YouTube money, I would not be doing videos about EVE Online. This is just fun for me. I have learned a lot. I've said this in the past. I've actually used what I've learned here on a very basic level of making videos for my job and to help other friends of mine, for instructional videos at work. I just helped a friend who was mentoring somebody else to create an instructional video that he was submitting, I know it's a roundabout way, to corporate, and I helped him chop that up and slice it and do some really basic editing. He was just really happy. So anything I can do to help anybody, if you watch these videos and they help you, great. If it just fills your day, great. Whatever. Okay, so let's drop these blueprints off. Boop, boop, boo. There we go. And let's drop everything else off here. I'm going to keep saving these needle jacks and filaments that I've been finding. I do want to get into that as well. I want to make videos about that. So, and you can watch me get blown up doing that. Oh, this is something. I wonder how much I could sell this for. This is just a test. So I literally just sold, remember how I was saying earlier that I was selling my salvage from the relic sites, um, and I just sold a bunch of it at a discount just to get rid of it. I didn't know I was coming to this high-sec system. And when I went to sell this power circuit, it came up and said, "Do you really want to sell this? You're selling it at a 95% loss." I went, "No." So I stopped it. And this tells me that was the right thing to do, and that maybe hunkering down here for a little bit might be helpful because I'm going to sell this now. And it's a very small amount, but it's a good test number. Instead of selling these power circuits at that other station at a 95% loss, I'm now selling them at an 11.1 gain. There's other things involved with the market, please, you guys who do the market and stuff like that. I'm not going nuts on that right now. I know, trust me, I may be a different region, blah, 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 blah. All I'm saying is I'm going to sell these because I can. Down the road, I'm going to start accumulating stuff when I find my home station, and I'm going to start building this stuff. So, so we got all that dropped off. Good. Where are we at with time? I am actually starting to get hungry. 21 minutes. Okay. So good. I've got my. Maybe the next couple days I will scout this area out. Oh, agents. Do I have any agents here? No agents here either. So no agents in the system. Did I check the other one? Let's just check the agency. If I remember correctly, I think I overheard from the Fan Fest that they're working on getting rid of the agency or revamping it or something like that. I'm just finally getting used to it. I don't know why I'm looking up agents. I really don't need them. Hello. There we go. So one jump. Any type available. So there's no agents in system. What was that little... What is that there? Royal Canadian Navy? Wondering what that little blue insignia is there. I'm sure it means something. Not doing agent missions. Okay. Cool. So that is the imicus. So, oh, I'm sorry. So what I was saying earlier was... And then I'll kind of end the video on this because tomorrow I'll be a lot more active. I'll go out and try to get myself blown up by going into some wormholes. I have a spot now until I find someplace new. Once I find that new place, I'll use this as my anchor point. But what I was saying earlier was you get the 4 mid slots with the imicus here. Now the one bonus, if I remember correctly, you've got your drones, show info. It's the same as the other ones. But if I'm not mistaken, let's go ahead and pull up our... Remember how I was saying earlier there were some Amar ships that are sellable here? Let's just make sure. We're going region, we're going station. So, solar system. One do solar system. There we go. So, because I go to that other station. The magnate here let's go simulate. Can that work? Hey, that works. Okay, cool. The magnate only has 3 mid slots. It's got some other bonuses, but it only has 3 mid slots. So then you have to choose because you want your micro warp drive. I would definitely, if you're doing relic and data analyzer sites, especially in wormholes, use a cargo scanner. I'm not joking. It will save your life more, and you won't know that it saved your life. It will make things faster for you. Then you have to choose between a data and a relic analyzer. The workaround for that I found in my previous series, the 100 Days Flying as an Alpha, if you want to check that out, was, and this isn't bad, I created I took along a mobile depot and would drop that out and switch out the parts that I need to do my scanning. It's a little bit more involved, but if you want the low slots down here that you can get, the one other negative is you can't use the scanning boosters or whatever they're called. I have them here. Got the blueprints. The scan pinpointing arrays. You can't use those, or you got to switch those out as well. If I remember correctly, and we're going to check it out here, there's Caldari. The Heron, drop this in here, has 5 mid slots, and I think this is why, one of the reasons why for a basic scanning ship, a lot of people use it, because you can do a micro warp drive, cargo scanner, relic, data analyzer, and then even throw in an array here. What it doesn't do is you have less lower slots, so you can't put in your the things that make you turn faster, the nanofiber hull bonuses and the inertial stabilizers. So you don't move as quickly, so you can't get away as quickly. But as far as scanning wise, great ship. If you're a high-sec scanner new person, this in my mind is your best starter ship. If you're going into low-sec, I would normally go with or null-sec or wormholes. Notice here you've got twice as many, so you get in and out quicker. I think this is a little bit beefier. Maybe I'll do a video on that. But that's about it for today. I'm going to start getting ready to eat. I'm going to go get something to eat and then get on to work. If you guys have any thoughts, any ideas, please feel free to comment to me. Had a couple good pointers the last couple days. One fellow brought up that you don't want to be sitting use a save point over and over again, because people can, especially people who've been playing the game for a long time, they will search you down. 100% correct on that. Now, I don't need to worry about that because of A, I'm flying some really cheap ships, and B, I'm not staying in one spot for a long time. Once I hunker down into my final home station, I'm going to set up some save spots, and I'll go through that, different things that you want to look for. So that'll be a way later episode, but it'll be one of those I can do. Other than that, that's all I got. Fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however that you want. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.